and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, people. Now, firstly, guys, I just want to address for all my subscribers and returning watchers that I have been a bit MIA from YouTube. I haven't really made a video for around, I would say around roughly 7 weeks. And that is because not only has it been Christmas and New Year, but life in general. Now, any of my watchers that are YouTubers themselves, they would understand in order to make great quality content, you need to have time. And time is something I just haven't had recently. I do work as well as being on YouTube, so therefore trying to balance the two has been a struggling act. But I am back here in 2017, committed to making more videos for you guys, and I really do hope you enjoy the new content. So guys, I just want to start this video with saying Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope you had a brilliant festive period. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you guys without fail is always a few recommendations of products that I've been using, not only on my hair, but on other people, and basically seeing how it works and that I really like and trust. Again, I'm back with some Mizani products. The first one is Mizani Gloss Veil. And basically, this is a product that is really good to add shine to your hair without the greasiness. So sometimes you don't actually need moisture, you just need to add some shine. And this item, how I love to use it is when my hair has been blow dried, I then spray it in sections and then flat iron it into my hair. I don't actually like to use it when my hair is just dry. I know people that do it and that's their preference, but this is the way that I use this item. So again, it's the Mizani Gloss Veil, and I feel like it adds a really good level of shine to the hair. If you can see, people, I've used it today. And it adds a level of shine and it doesn't revert the hair. So if you've had any regrowth, it still keeps that nice sleek look after you flat ironed your hair. The other one is one of the biggest bugbears for a lot of people is dry scalp. Now, this is a little treasure that I've got. I don't know if I've shown it here before, I may have, but it's the Mizani Confiderm, and it's scalp oil. It's got jojoba seed, avocado oil, and rosemary extract. Now, I use this on my daughter's hair. She is natural, but I also use it on relaxed hair sometimes. And basically, a little goes an extremely long way, and it does help towards the itching and basically any flakes that you have in your hair. I find this, I've had this for around 3 months, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see, maybe we've used around half the bottle. It's a really nice item. Again, it's the Mizani Confiderm, and basically it's a scalp oil, so specifically to treat the kind of dry, flaky scalp, and it really does work, people, so I would recommend that to you. So guys, I thought I'd do a bit of a length check for you. I've never done one before, because basically when you have around bob length hair like here and there, it's very visually able to see how quick your hair is growing. I don't have one of those t-shirts on, I've got my standard top, but if you've seen my videos before, you'd know that my hair does not sit on my shoulders. This is the first time. As I said in my last video, I've probably had around this much growth since. So let me turn around so you can see the back of my hair, because that's more important, guys, because the front is a bit shorter. So if you can see in the camera, I hope I'm within the camera's visuals. Let me turn around fully. It's hard because I'm sitting on the sofa. And this is my hair at the moment. So this is the length. So before it was kind of sitting here and it's gone a bit longer. That's the length of my hair. As you can see, the ends are pretty decent, although I'm going to get a trim in around a week's time, as I said before. But yeah, this is kind of the length of my hair now. As I said, I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to continue my growth journey. I kind of like it this length, but as it grows, it's getting harder and harder to maintain. So this is my fringe, and I don't like long fringes, so I don't know if I'm going to cut that off. I'm not entirely sure. Let me turn around properly, people. So as you can see, this is the kind of length. It's kind of growing out of that more standardized bob, and it's just becoming one thing, my hair. So that's the length my hair is at the moment, and that's really why we kind of have a debate on whether I'm going to continue growing or not, because I'm kind of at that crossroads stage. I could kind of get so much longer, or I could just cut it back to here and be like, oh, I've got a bob, I've got a nice bob that I can flip. So guys, I just want to address some of the commonly most asked questions. I've got my phone here with the questions that you guys leave me in the comment section, and I just really wanted to address some of the things that are really common that people ask that I've never actually made a video on. So one of the comments are, how much activator do I mix with our relaxers? So this is referring to home relaxers, people. Now let's just put it this way, you should be able to use, if you're doing a retouch, only half of what you've actually got in that home relaxer kit. So you portion it in half, and then with the activator you only use half the activator. So the activator, if you do it in 4 parts, so in quarters, and your relaxer in quarters, then you're able to know if it's only relaxing the front, then you only use a quarter and use quarter activator. So if you're doing a retouch, then what you would usually want to use if you're doing the whole head is half of your relaxer container. So that's half activator. And then if you're doing a tremendous amount of new growth, you would usually have to use the whole relaxer, and then that means the whole activator. One of the next questions are, should I get my hair relaxed at home or in a salon? Now, I would always say go to a salon where there are professionals that know about so many different hair types, but also they can recommend a wide array of products. Now, there is nothing wrong with relaxing your hair at home, but again, if the person relaxing it for you is not really versed in relaxer, you are taking a risk. So for the first time, it's good to go to a reputable salon, just not any old salon on the high street, but a reputable salon that can give you some really good hair advice and give you a consultation and basically talk about whether relaxer is for your hair type or whether there's something else that you should be using. People are asking, do I prefer Haircare over Pureology? Hands down, Pureology. Haircare, I used them for around 6-7 years. Then they didn't have that many products on the market, so they were really good for what they were for that time and the price. Pureology, as I've been using it, as you can see guys, I've had no problems with dry ends or dry hair, so I definitely would recommend. I've had one of my subscribers talk about the Cure line. I don't know how good it is, but they say it's really good, and I use the more color line that is really moisturizing. Okay, someone asks, do you prefer serums over oils? I prefer serums. Oils are really good, but they can be overly oily on the hair. Serums seem to kind of lock in. But what I do use is a bit of a lock method that I've made up. It's not really to the convention of the lock method, but what I do is I put a light serum on my hair, the Mizani spradiance, all over my hair, particularly concentrating on the ends. And then I get some light oil, that's the Supreme oil, and just rub it over my ends to seal it in. It really does help, and I maintain moisture all day. But my number one, if I have a bit of dry hair that I draw for, is a serum over oil. Let's see, one more question. Do I ever use clarifying shampoos? I used to use clarifying shampoos, but now I found the shampoo that works for me, hands down. If you watched my channel before, you'd know it's the Aveda Damage Remedy. It cleans my scalp incredibly well, and it is really good at making me not get the dry scalp back, I guess. That's a shampoo that I love, along with the Pureology line shampoos. So I don't specifically use a clarifying shampoo, but I like to find shampoos that are really good at just taking out all that debris and rubbish from your hair. Although I don't use that many products, we do need that once in a while. Do I use Tresemme or do I recommend it? No. I don't like Tresemme products. It may work for other people, but it's definitely not for me. Let's see. What's your favorite leave-in? Guys, if you've seen my videos before, Mizani 25 Miracle Milk. You know that. I love it. I swear by it. I always use it, and mine's almost at the bottom now, so I need a new container. Let's see something else. One more. Okay, so someone's asked, one of the biggest questions I get asked, what's the difference between a relaxer and a keratin treatment? Now, as I said previously, guys, I work in a salon. We do a mixed bag, but it's really equal between keratin treatments and relaxers. A lot of people that are currently getting keratin treatments have gone over from relaxer, transitioned over to keratin treatments. I like both. I think it depends on the hair type. Obviously, with a keratin treatment, the difference is that your hair, when you wet it, will still get back its curl pattern, and you can straighten it if you feel like it. Whereas with relaxer, your hair is permanently straight. Can I compare the two? Not really, because it depends on the hair type. Do I like anyone better than the other? Again, it depends on the hair type. But what I would say is, if you're naturally looking to go to a relaxer, I would say try a keratin treatment, although it's far more expensive, first, and see if you like your hair straight, and then go to a relaxer if you're really convinced. Otherwise, if you go to a relaxer straight away, there's no reversal, whereas a keratin treatment is a lot quicker to reverse. Pureology on natural hair. I use it on my daughter's hair, especially the conditioner. Her hair has grown tremendously since then, because again, less split ends, less shedding, less breakage, you're retaining length. So I definitely recommend it. Now guys, this is the end of my video. I just wanted to say that I am back to YouTube in 2017. As I said, more salon based videos. So I think that will really enhance the channel, and there'll be a lot more things that I can do because it will involve other participants, and that will give me the time, because while I'm at work, I can't film YouTube videos. So I'm trying to condense the two. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in another video, people. Bye.